Greetings, Blade fans. OG Blade Reviews here once again. Yep, as I like to say, that is me. For those that still think of me as Old Sword, but you can still think of me as Old Sword. I'm an old guy who loves knives. There is a 10-year anniversary sticker that came with this particular knife. And what have we got in here? Well, here's a little preview. Get that in focus. I guess we're going to pronounce this Tacticorix. Tacticorix. Where they come up with the names? They must have a special naming committee. Anyway, it's a Civivi knife. They're calling it the Tacticorix, and I think it is a beast of a knife. Check this out. We're having on the slabs here something they're calling shredded G10, not shred carbon fiber, but shredded G10. You can see that sort of marbled granite look to it. I think it's cool. This one in particular is gray. I think they may be doing the same thing in black. Anyway, I'll leave you the link. This came to me from my friends at White Mountain Knives, and thanks very much to Justin up there, who ships quickly, gives us great prices, no tax, no shipping charge. Very few of your knife dealers are doing that these days, and I've been doing business with Justin for quite a few years now. Continues to be an upstanding guy. And once again, just kudos to Justin and the team up in New Hampshire. Well, the Tacticorix, or Tacticorix, about the only way I can say it, is a beautiful large clip blade. Look at that. Look at that. With a hollow grind. You see that hollow in there? See that reflection? Yeah. Nice satin finish on this one. As I said, we've got a few flavors of this available. I'm going to leave you the link to White Mountain Knives, where you can get 10% off if you use my discount code OG-Blade, or the old one's still good, Old Sword. Use either of those and your entire order will get discounted 10%. And yes, still no tax, still no shipping. Great stuff. Beautiful flat handle on this guy. Nice little run of jimping. I can lay my thumb out flat and still have like an inch left over. That means it's a big knife. And I think straight up, we're just going to give it a measure and then talk a lot about it. How about that? Overall, 8 3/4 inch knife. And a blade length of, what are we going to call that, guy? I think I'm going to call it a 365. How about that? They may actually call it something different. We'll look real quick. They don't often give the blade length on the side of the box. No. And in this case, they did not. But in inches, the thin handle is 0.47 only. The thinner blade is 0.11. And in millimeters, 2.9. Is that correct? Let's grab it right here. Yeah, 2.9. Little thinner than I thought, but with the hollow grind, it is going to make it a slicey beast. Weighing it up, we're getting how many ounces? 4.6 ounces. So not an ounce per inch, no, but very fidgety knife that's dropped shut, and we've got some excellent jimping here on the flipper tab. Can I feel it? No. Nice detent. And as you can see there on the side, we have my favorite means of deployment. Maybe not yours, but mine, because they were the first out, thumb studs. I had knives in the 80s, customs, that have thumb studs on them that were backlocks by like Mel Pardue and Crawford. Very nice. I mean, action couldn't be better on this. And what have we got for a clip? Once again, Civivi's given us those nice flat-headed screws with a surface-mounted clip that is transferable to the left side. Yay, Civivi. They got it right, and they continue to get it right with their folders. Really comfortable knife to hold. Profile of the handle, one large swale in here, one finger groove in here, and just feels very nice, almost neutral. Got a place to rest your thumb if you choose to go this direction. And we've got that flipper tab turning into a guard here, which gives us some safety in that if this knife does begin to fold, we've got the little finger there that will hopefully keep it from folding on your fingers. Not too likely. We've got just enough of a relief there on this side. It gives you nice access to the liner lock. It is an exposed liner knife. We've got a pretty nice sharpening choil in here. Whether or not you can get the blade down, fully on a surface or not on a cutting board, probably not, because that's sticking out a little bit, but you get that on many, many, many knives. I'm curious as to what we've got for sharpness here. As you can see, previously cut paper. All right. Yeah. Okay. Nice edge. Probably could be a tiny bit better if you stropped it. Would take you about a minute to strop that edge and get it even finer. It is out of the box, as are most factory knives, on the smooth edge side, I would call it. More shaving sharp than bitey. But again, you know you're sharpening, you can definitely change the edge. And you may not want to change the angle, but you could put it on diamond and get it just a little bit more bitey. Nice even ribbon of light there, though. Did a good even job sharpening it, whether on a machine or by hand, probably on a machine. As Civivi turns out many of these. How about a size compare with something strangely similar? Their Send Cut line, and this is the Glide Strike I did a review on maybe 6 months ago or so. Another large favorite from the Civivi Send Cut line. And even higher grind here, flat grind with a long clip, little shorter clip here. So you can see the difference in the hollow on this one and the flat even grind on that one. Hole opener on the Glide Strike, equally well made, finger flickable or thumb hole opening. No flipper tab on that. So if you don't like a lot in your pocket sticking out sideways, this is a nice one. Beautiful run of jimping on this one as well. Actually a little bit longer run of jimping. Yeah, longer by maybe ½ an inch or so. And roughly the same blade thickness, it looks like, just eyeballing it. They're both open construction with barrel spacers. They both have a very similar clip. The Glide Strike, also surface mounted with flat screws. Very similar clip. Got a shiny ventilated clip with the Glide Strike. We have a bead blasted clip on the Tacticorix. What else have we got? A recently reviewed artisan knife designed by Dirk Pinkerton, the Kami, K-A-M-I, not C-O-M-M-I-I-E. And it's shorter, not quite as big, but it's still like a 3.6 inch blade. Beautiful recurve on that guy. What else have we got? And that's a frame lock. These two are liner locks. Final compare, MSI from Microtech, my daily carry at the moment. And, right in there. So if we take the Glide Strike out, put the Tacticorix in there, It is a bit longer than the MSI is about a little less than half an inch, maybe more of around a quarter of an inch longer. Not that much, and overall very, very close. Blades ever so slightly longer by about the same margin. So MSI sized knife here with this Tacticorix. And I really am liking what they did with the Shred G10 here, shredded G10. Nicely done thumb studs. They're not going to chew up your pocket or your finger. They do stick out. A little bit proud of the handles on either side. I find no problem whatsoever picking that up. They did a great job on the profiling and ergos of those thumb studs. I think it's a winner. And by the way, this video will drop on Sunday, the 18th of August, 2024. You will not be able to get that knife shipped to you until tomorrow, at least from White Mountain, so they're saying. It is a 8/19 release date per Civivi. If you get it earlier somewhere else, I would be surprised, since I think all the dealers need to abide by what Civivi says. So I was able to get an early copy for review. Thank you, Justin, once again at White Mountain. But you should be able to get yours shipped tomorrow. If perhaps not sooner, I don't know. Civivi Glide Strike. I didn't mention the steel, which is kind of silly of me. And you almost can't find it. Can you even find it on here? Oh, yeah. See, what they're doing is very, very lightly there. I'm even going to have to look at the box because we already showed you the box. Yeah, it's Nitro-V. A lot of Civivis coming out in Nitro-V these days, occasionally 14C, 28N, but this is Nitro-V. Great steel, great stainless steel. And of course, when I did the measurements, you would have seen that pop up on the screen. But just so I can say. And when the video ends right about now, you're going to see my logo. Where is it? Over here. All right. And click on that logo if you haven't subscribed already. It'll bring you to the link to subscribe to my channel. And you'll be notified when new stuff drops. So hope you do, and hope you give this video a like. Take care.